Thanks for joining us here on THV 11 Plus for your news at 5. I'm Faith Woodard.
And I am Rolly Hoyt. We are continuing here on our digital platforms while golf coverage continues on CBS. And tonight we're going to start with drama at the state Supreme Court. Newly elected Chief Justice Karen Baker and her colleagues have been at odds since the first moments after her January 1st swearing in.
The court held a 3-hour-long meeting this week where things got heated between justices. THV 11's Carter Thweet joins us to explain.
That's right, Faith, Rolly. As you are about to see, most of the other justices on the court strongly disagree with Baker on what she does and does not have the power to do. She campaigned on making the court more transparent, and that's where the trouble started, the fact that Thursday's meeting was live streamed.
She did make it clear that something like this would happen. What she didn't do was tell the rest of the court, hey, I'm going to follow through on this promise.
Something other members of the Supreme Court said Thursday they weren't happy with.
Justice Baker, again, why would you only notify Justice Hudson of media arriving and of the live streaming?
And would appreciate in the future if we're notified before we're put on camera.
The justices brought up another meeting that took place on January 6th, one Chief Justice Baker and Justice Hudson were unable to attend.
I do not recognize anything that was done at that meeting, because I did not call the court into session.
Justice Sean Womack says they called the meeting because Baker was hiring and firing people without consulting other justices.
Amendment 80 says the Chief Justice shall administer those policies. The Chief Justice says administer means take charge. The other justices, these 5, say no, administer means you carry out policies that we've created.
These disagreements leading to some contentious moments.
I think you're clearly wrong on that. I think you are grossly overreaching with your interpretation of Amendment 80.
Well, I would read the Constitution to you. The Supreme Court shall exercise general superintending control over all courts of the state, not the Chief Justice, the Supreme Court.
I don't understand why the court has been functioning as if there are only 5 members.
Because the chief has been functioning as if there was only one.
I am not prepared today to engage in that analysis with you.
How about we meet tomorrow publicly, have that discussion? I mean, if you're not prepared today, I'd be ready to come in at 7:30 tomorrow morning to have that discussion.
DePippa says regardless of the outcome, he thinks behavior like this is unbecoming of the state's highest court.
This is really an embarrassment to the state of Arkansas. What's really embarrassing is that these arguments have now coming out and they're being made publicly. And you would hope that they can get behind closed doors and work this stuff out.
You heard Justice Bronny there at the end say he was willing to have a public meeting with the Chief Justice today. We weren't able to find any evidence of that meeting actually having taken place today, certainly not publicly, and so we will continue to keep an eye on this situation.